Horsetales is proudly brought to you by the South Carolina Department of Agriculture. South Carolina, a true leader in the equine industry.
Folks, it's that time of year again. High School Rodeo, the first one of the year for the South Carolina High School Rodeo Association. Young folks from all over both Carolinas are coming out for a great time at the Antioch Recreation Center in Hartsville, South Carolina. So folks, saddle up and ride along with us for some great high school rodeo action.
Horsetales is being brought to you today by Williamsburg Feed and Tack, your Seminole Feed and Carhartt clothing shop. By Equestrian Images, making memories together. By Myrtle Beach Equine, offering veterinarian services for a variety of animals. By the South Carolina Department of Agriculture, a leader in the equine industry. And by the Mark Hoffman Training Center, where helping people ride better horses is our #1 commitment.
Did you know that the equine industry in South Carolina has an economic impact of nearly $3 billion annually? Hello, I'm Marcia Hewitt with the South Carolina Department of Agriculture. The economic impact of the horse industry is one of our state's best-kept secrets. Thousands of people are employed in different areas, from hands-on care to the production of horse supplies. Horses and the opportunity to ride various parts of our beautiful state, from the coast to the mountains, from trail riding to world-class horse racing. South Carolina is a leader in the equine industry.
Welcome to Pieces, where you can find pieces for you in your home. Your one-stop shop for women's clothing, jewelry, gifts, accent furniture, and accessories for the home. Located at 1228 Celebration Boulevard.
There's nothing fresher, nothing finer than locally grown fruits and vegetables. They're tastier, sweeter, healthier, and most of us would agree they're better. That's why your South Carolina Department of Agriculture is working to make certified South Carolina grown produce and products available in stores in your neighborhood. Ask for South Carolina. Nothing's fresher, nothing's finer.
Southern Flooring and Interiors, Florence's premier flooring and decorating company. The talent, dedication, and experience of their staff gives them a leading edge in the marketplace. No job is too big or too small. Southern Flooring and Interiors, located at 1228 Celebration Boulevard.
The South Carolina Horsemen's Council is the voice of the Palmetto State's equine industry. The South Carolina Horsemen's Council primary purpose is to provide information to the general public, the media and government agency about issues and activities that impact the South Carolina equine community. If you are a horse owner in the state of South Carolina, you need to be a member of the South Carolina Horsemen's Council so we can have a voice about equine issues in our state. For more information, go to schorsecouncil.org. Folks, joining now is Jenny Hopalong Sloan.
Oh, thank you for that.
And we're bullish on South Carolina High School Rodeo, aren't we?
Yes, sir, we are. Yes.
I'm picking at you about Hopalong because I'm impressed that you recently had back surgery and you're out here doing what you're doing.
I'm out here helping these kids. That's all I'm doing.
Because you were the past president.
Past president.
And you're still on the board. I'm
on the board. I gave up the president. I just physically, I can't get out and work with the stock, but I can take up paperwork and cheer them on. So that's what I'm out here doing.
Well, what's going on in the high school rodeo in South Carolina? A lot, I know.
Yeah, a lot. We've got the high schools going to rodeo tonight. Tomorrow we've got junior high league that we've started. They'll come out and rodeo in the morning. And we've got a youth elementary age league now that only does about 8 a year, but we're getting them started from kindergarten on up. So by the time they reach graduates of high school and they leave us, we got so many kids that are going to colleges on scholarships, rodeo scholarships all over this country. It's just amazing.
Well, y'all had your finals this past spring. Now, how did that go?
Went wonderful. Went wonderful. We had the biggest crowd we'd ever had show up to watch. Our kids did great. We gave out a lot of scholarships. We sent, I think it was about 18 kids out to Wyoming to compete in the national finals. We had some kids in the top 10, top 20 out there. So we turn out, they're impressed with our South Carolina kids out west.
Well, the old cowboy gets around a little bit to some other rodeos and stuff like that, and I hear a lot of good things coming from South Carolina. You mentioned the numbers are up. What were you sharing with me a while ago as far as the membership?
Yeah, our membership numbers keep growing up. What we're trying to do is get the word out that we're here and what we're for and how we support these kids. They've got to have good grades. They got to behave in school before they can rodeo with us. It's a family-oriented. You see all these trailers out here? Families, we're going to camp out all weekend, and it's just a great family-oriented sport, a non-traditional sport that kids that like to rodeo, like to barrel race, road. We got bull riders, bronc riders, whatever they like to do in a rodeo atmosphere, we're going to do it tonight.
Folks, join me now is Kenzie Charté.
Yes, sir.
2013, 2014 student body president.
Yes, sir.
As usual, we picked a hot night in Antioch, didn't we?
It is very hot.
Okay, so tell the folks what is your title and what do you do?
Well, I pretty much help all the freshmen put together like a howdy hot dog like we're doing this weekend. We'll have a pool party. I pretty much organize everything to do with the contestants and the fun stuff that we get to do inside and out of the arena. And I pretty much just help Mr. Scott, our president, in whatever he needs help doing. I'm his little errand girl. So whatever he needs, I do it.
And I was talking to your dad a few minutes ago, and you are a long line of Charté girls, right?
I am. I have two older sisters, Amanda and Taylor, and I've both grown up watching them high school rodeo, so my dad and me will have been to every high school rodeo for 11 straight years.
That's what he just said. That's awesome.
Yeah, so we've been doing this for a real long time.
You've been horsing around. So are you a senior this year? Is that correct?
I am a senior this year. I will graduate in January, but I'll still continue to rodeo.
Okay, and what's you going to do next year?
I think I want to be a nurse,
okay.
A pediatric nurse, so I guess I'll just start in a school and see where that takes me. But I'm going to stay close to home, stay close to my horses, not going too far.
That's great. Well, tell me about the events you're going to be in tonight and the horses you're going to be riding.
I'll be in the breakaway, the barrels, and the poles, but my good horse is hurt, so we had to leave her at home. So I'm riding one of my sister's horses, and this is our rope horse that we share, but she doesn't rope a whole lot, so he mostly goes with me. But just those three events. No goat tying for me this year. Just needed a break.
Folks, join me now with my good friend Keith Beaumont, a youth pastor at the Palmetto Church of God, and an ex-professional bull rider. Keith, it's good to have you here tonight.
It's good to be here, man. I'm excited. Bareback was my main event, and it was good, and we're going to see some good bareback riding here from young kids.
I'm looking forward to you to really tell me what's going on, okay?
All right. He's making this horse. There he goes.
Come on, Jim.
He's got a good ride. The horse ain't giving him much, but here he comes. Right there. He's leaning back. He's got a good ride going. He made the whistle.
Whoa, man.
There we go. Oh. hit the dart like a yard dart. That's all right.
So
one more round of applause for your
cowboy needs a lot of help from that horse, right?
Yeah. Well, the thing of it is, he's got to keep momentum with his spurs. You don't ride a bareback horse, you spur one. The more you spur, the better off you'll ride him and stay in the center of that horse. And he got a little sideways going out there to the center of the ring. And the reason was he wasn't moving his feet fast enough. And that's what a young cowboy does. He's got to learn to move his feet fast.
Rodeo Company.
Here he comes, all right.
There he goes. His horse, spurs look good. Hey, he's got his spurs out there, but he's not pulling them back.
Oh. He was working it. He had him going.
See, and what happened there was he wasn't pulling his feet back. He was just laying them up there. You got to pull those spurs all the way back from the point of the horse's shoulder all the way back to the rigging to make a good ride, a good solid ride. he's real disappointed right now. But and there ain't nothing worse than when you feel like you didn't get it all you want. Right. And that's probably what's going on. He feels that he could do a lot better.
Man, Keith, that was exciting. How about give us a pro video of that?
Man, it was exciting. And you know, Adam, he didn't make the whistle. He didn't make the whistle, and that's why he didn't get a score. But the first guy, Tim Murphy, he was making a good ride, but he touched the horse with his free hand, and that will disqualify you. You got to ride the horse for 8 seconds, and you cannot touch your horse with your free hand, or you'll be disqualified. That's what happened, and that's rodeo.
Well, Keith, I'd be disqualified quick because I'd have both my hands around his neck like that. Folks, stay tuned. We're going to have some great action out here at Antioch. All right, man.
Yeah, let's go.
Hi, I'm Kelsey Martin from Chesterfield, South Carolina, competing in the high school rodeo in Antioch. Stay tuned for more action.
Horsetales is being brought to you by Nationwide Insurance. When the PD Cowboy rides, he rides with Nationwide on his side. By Arbor One Farm Credit, providing rural America with sound, affordable loans and financial services. By Locals Restaurant, serving Florence with old-time goodness, from burgers and hot dogs to specialty sandwiches. By Best Way Grocery, located in Hemingway, South Carolina. See Jimmy Baxley for the best meat products in the PD. By Joey Lewis Performance Horses, teaching proper horse riding techniques from trail riding to rodeos.
Did you know that the equine industry in South Carolina has an economic impact of nearly $3 billion annually? Hello, I'm Marcia Hewitt with the South Carolina Department of Agriculture. The economic impact of the horse industry is one of our state's best-kept secrets. Thousands of people are employed in different areas, from hands-on care to the production of horse supplies. Horses and the opportunity to ride various parts of our beautiful state, from the coast to the mountains, from trail riding to world-class horse racing. South Carolina is a leader in the equine industry.
When you hear the name Earnhardt, you might not immediately think of farming. But my family's been at it for years, just like Nationwide Agribusiness. In fact, they're the #1 farm insurer in the nation. And with their On Your Side Farm Review, you get a personalized policy for your farm with the coverage you need at the right price for you. My family's trusted Nationwide for more than 30 years. To find out why, call your Nationwide Agribusiness agent today.
There's nothing fresher, nothing finer than locally grown fruits and vegetables. They're tastier, sweeter, healthier, and most of us would agree they're better. That's why your South Carolina Department of Agriculture is working to make certified South Carolina grown produce and products available in stores in your neighborhood. Ask for South Carolina. Nothing's fresher, nothing's finer.
Folks, join me now. It's Tim Murphy. Folks, that sounds just like Ty Murray. And folks, bull riders, they have to have an attitude. You know what he said? He said, I'm better than him. I said, well, this interview's gonna go great. Well, how long you been riding bulls, Tim?
I've been riding about 2.5 years. Started riding bulls 2.5 years ago, and then a buddy of mine, Tyler Chappell, called me up one day right before rodeo and asked me if I want to get on a bareback horse. And I said, heck, why not? So I went out there, went 7.9 on my first bucking horse, and I said, I'm doing that. So I've been riding them ever since, and I'm not so good on the bulls, but I'm hopefully going to take it somewhere with my broncs. But I mean, I'm okay with my bulls. I get them covered every now and then, but my broncs, that's where I plan on making my career at and doing something with.
Well, it sounds like. So where's home?
Simpsonville, South Carolina.
Good. And so what high school you attended?
Hillcrest High School.
Okay.
Yep.
What grade you in there?
I'm a junior this year.
Junior?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're aspiring to go past high school with you, right?
Yes, sir. I'm on get out of high school. I'm planning on riding IPRAs and stuff, and they have their finals in Oklahoma City, and I plan on going out there and hopefully when I get out of high school, I'll go out there and win something out there.
Well, you just shared that you got back from Wyoming. Is that right?
Yeah.
Share with us what you were doing out there.
Well, all the points from these rodeos tally up, and then they have a state finals, and everybody comes in, like I don't know, it was like the top 10 or 15 of each event come in the state finals, and then they have average points, and whoever gets the average points wins the finals, and that'll shoot your score up to win overall. And I was behind. I was sitting third coming into state, and then I moved up to second the first night, and then tied the second night, and then I won it the third night, and then I took it all home with me. I won a buckle, saddle, and all kinds of stuff. I got a PRCA permit and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. And then went out there to Wyoming, and them horses bucked. Them things was ranked. I didn't do no good out there, but that was fun. I love going out there. I do that.
That was one of my questions. Kind of give us a comparison here and out west, as far as the stock and the atmosphere.
Them horses is about 10 foot tall, and they buck harder than these here, and they just.
Well, that's what Pecos Bill learned to ride was out there.
I reckon. I wish I would have had them started riding out there, because these horses down here have been a piece of cake. They a cakewalk compared to them horses out there. They buck hard, real hard.
Well, we're going to see how good a boy you are tonight. How about that? We're going to cover it. We'll talk at you again later. Thanks, man. All right, Keith. This is your deal, buddy. One of the guys we interviewed earlier, so we're getting ready to do it. What we got going on?
Tim Murphy. He's fixing to get on his bull. He's getting on him right now. He's taking a wrap. He's getting that bull rope wrapped around his hand, getting it feel just right. In a few minutes, he will slide up, and he'll get positioned right. He'll drop his legs, and then he will make his nod. He's sliding up right now.
What's on his mind, Keith?
He's making his nod right now. There he goes.
All right, come on.
The bull got him cocked up, and he got him over on the dashboard, meaning the bull throwed him up on his neck and on his horns. And so therefore that's what bucked him off. He lost the bull with his feet, his spurs. A cowboy spurs are locked in, and they won't be, because they got a cotter pin and it won't turn. So he's got to have his toes east and west, and so he didn't have a good grip with his feet. And that's what made him throw him up over on the dashboard. He got it. First the bull lunged forward, got him on the launch pad, throwed him on the dashboard, bucked him off.
Do you feel yourself coming off, or it just happens so fast you just don't know?
Sometimes for these guys, it happens so fast, sometimes they don't even know what happened. Then they'll go back and ask their buddy, what in the world happened?
I think I could do this, Keith.
Hey, I did do that, and I bucked off just like that many times. No. But they'll keep on until they win. They'll go to the pay window one day.
I was born at night, not last night. Hawkins coming up, and I know he's got a lot going on. What was it like for you? When you were doing it?
The adrenaline is pumping so fast that you're just trying to harness that adrenaline just for that 8 seconds, and you're trying to get your business done in that chute. The most dangerous place is in that chute. So you're trying to get your mind focused and stay right on that bull so that you can make a good ride. He's getting his hand wrapped, and he's taking care of his business. He can't let anything disturb him while he's in that chute, because if he does, he's going to get his mind sidetracked. He has to have the frame of mind that he can and he will do this. And he's sliding up on his rope. He's getting ready to nod.
Okay, you rode for how many years?
I rode for...
Here we go.
There he goes. He's ready to nod. He's doing good.
Let's go. Right him out, son. Right him out.
It pulled right loose. Sometimes sometimes the rope, when he came down with downdraft and blowed his hand out. And so once he blows your hand out, no getting back, because you hadn't got nothing to keep on with the bull. Because what he did was he came up, and then when the bull went down, it blowed his hand out of the rope. And so his ride was over. As soon as his hand come off the rope, his time's done. They stopped the time, no score. And that's the way it goes. But you know what? That adrenaline's still pumping. It's like doing an 8-hour job, 8-hour day job when you ride 8 seconds on the bull. It's that intense, and you are totally drained.
Awesome. We saw some pretty good riding here tonight.
Yes, we did.
That's some good, very good action.
And they gave it their best, including the bullfighters. I was really impressed with the bullfighters. They got in there, they took care of business, they took care of those young cowboys, and one clown took care of the other clown, the bullfighter, and that was awesome.
And I'm excited. We had a GoPro on one of those guys, so we might have some great action, folks. We'll see.
I hope so, man. I know we do. It's going to be great.
Tim, not quite 8 seconds. You did pretty good. Very impressive. You got a lot of grit. So tell us what happened.
Well, I bucked off. I lost my feet and I just blew my hand out my rope and I bucked off. That's what happened. I mean, that's just the way it goes. Yeah. Everybody bucks off. You can't ride them all. That's just the way it is.
Be back tomorrow night, right?
That's right. I'll try to give it all I got. That's all you can do.
Well, son, I'm very impressed.
I appreciate it, buddy.
Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, Keith, we got Kinsey, the student body president, coming up. She's got a tough time beat. We got a sub 16.
Yeah, but she can do it. She got to make this clover leaf pattern around these barrels without knocking any barrels over. And then if she keep that speed on that horse, she can beat the time. But we'll see what she does.
Hopefully her horse won't put her over a barrel. We'll see what happens.
She's focused. She's moving down the alley.
I think she's
here she goes.
Not on her regular horse, I believe, what she told us earlier. There you go, she's got that.
A little bit of wide turn.
Hey.
Oh, it's a 5-second penalty.
All right, push it.
That's a good turn.
Yeah. And she probably have a 17-something with the penalty.
Yep.
17, 733, 17, 733.
But it was a good run.
17.33 with a 5-second penalty.
That wasn't too bad, folks.
That's the way it goes. That's rodeo.
Hi, I am Kelsey Williams. I'm from Greer, South Carolina. I'm the 2013 to 2014 South Carolina High School Rodeo Queen. Please stay tuned for more action at our Antioch High School Rodeo. Thank you.
Horsetales is being brought to you by Perfect Partners Equine, a unique and effective team approach to horse training. By Soul Shine Horsewear. Visit them online for handmade saddles, saddle pads, blankets, and purses. By Pine View Enterprises, for your horse trailers, cargo, and utility needs. Also check out their full line of golf carts and utility buildings. See Randall Jones for the best deals in the Southeast. By King Street Auction Company, buying and selling new and used equipment, tractors, and real estate. Call Alton Brown Jr. at 843-382-2121. By Paradise Farms in Aiken, South Carolina. Ride better through knowledge, not luck.
The South Carolina Horsemen's Council is the voice of the Palmetto State's equine industry. The South Carolina Horsemen's Council primary purpose is to provide information to the general public, the media and government agency about issues and activities that impact the South Carolina equine community. If you are a horse owner in the state of South Carolina, you need to be a member of the South Carolina Horsemen's Council so we can have a voice about equine issues in our state. For more information, go to schorsecouncil.org.
When you hear the name Earnhardt, you might not immediately think of farming. But my family's been at it for years, just like Nationwide Agribusiness. In fact, they're the #1 farm insurer in the nation. And with their On Your Side Farm Review, you get a personalized policy for your farm with the coverage you need at the right price for you. My family's trusted Nationwide for more than 30 years. To find out why, call your Nationwide agribusiness agent today.
Did you know that the equine industry in South Carolina has an economic impact of nearly $3 billion annually? Hello, I'm Marcia Hewitt with the South Carolina Department of Agriculture. The economic impact of the horse industry is one of our state's best-kept secrets. Thousands of people are employed in different areas, from hands-on care to the production of horse supplies. Horses and the opportunity to ride various parts of our beautiful state, from the coast to the mountains, from trail riding to world-class horse racing. South Carolina is a leader in the equine industry.
Hi, I'm Hugh Weathers, your South Carolina Commissioner of Agriculture. Did you realize that agriculture is South Carolina's second largest industry? Our state has a long history of agriculture production and is also known for the flavor and quality of our many fruits and vegetables, from horticulture to meat, poultry, and specialty crops. Agriculture is a multi-billion-dollar industry in our state. Remember to support local agriculture when you shop. Ask for Certified South Carolina. Nothing's fresher, nothing's finer.
Traditions. Start with the basics. Fresh, South Carolina grown, of course. Stir in lots of love. Add a dash of anticipation. Mix in someone's very special recipe. And top it off with the perfect meal. This is what memories are made of. Certified SC Grown.
Folks, that was some exciting action tonight. The Cowboys and Cowgirls did a great job. Thankfully, nobody got hurt. We had a little bit of fun action you saw in there with the bull getting after them and everything. I want to thank Keith Bomar, doing a great job. Old Keith is preaching God's Word now, but he was a very good professional bull rider. And folks, we want to thank all our fine sponsors, and especially the South Carolina Department of Agriculture, for coming through for us and helping us continue horse show. And folks, if you want to advertise with us, get in touch with us at HorsetalesTV.com. You can follow us on Twitter or Facebook. And folks, until next week, keep your reins low and your hands quiet, and God bless this great country of ours.